I have tried from outside sources, but
Mhm.
never got a call back. But AccioJob
Mhm.
gave me lots of interview opportunities, and finally I got placed with Solo as a data engineer.
We just start with my introduction. So, my name is Shiraz Ali, and I'm from Lucknow. Currently, I'm working with Mercedes as a data engineer, and I have around 6+ year of experience in the industry. And I have around 2+ year of experience as a mentor, where I'm teaching data science in different organization. And here in AccioJob, I'm teaching data science from last 1 year. So this is a little bit about me. Now, Vishwarup, today as we know that today we are here to discuss your journey of data science as a data engineer in Zodo. Okay, we want to understand how you got placed, and we want to understand how was your journey in the Accio job. What are the things you have learned? What are the things you have done? So all this journey we are going to discuss, and I have few questions which will help other students, your juniors, to get prepared for the jobs and get better from whatever we are teaching them. Okay. So, Bishwarup, let's start with your introduction. Just tell me what you have done, something about you, your background, your studies, your project, whatever you want to mention here.
Sure, sir. So my name is Vishwarup. I am from
Mhm.
Kolkata. Right now, I am in Bangalore. I
Oh.
originally come from Kolkata. I
Mhm.
have graduated as a BTech engineer in Electronics and Communication Engineering from
Mhm.
Dum College, GIS,
Mhm.
and then I have joined Tech Mahindra as a software engineer at 2016. I worked there as in the Vodafone project in CRM domain for 1 year and 7 months, and then due to some family issues, I have to drop off from that position and join my father's business. So after 2023, I decided again to came back to IT industry and found out about data science. And
Okay.
then I chose AccioJob to transition to data science and join the data analytics certification courses. There I have upskilled myself with Excel, Python, SQL, Power BI, and also non-technical like problem solving skills, learned guesstimates, and other
Mhm.
market analysis things. Also, I
Mhm.
have learned statistics over there, and all of this knowledge I have used to develop multiple projects
Mhm.
individually in Excel, SQL, Power BI, and Python, and also in collaboration of all the technical skills. I have done two Capstone project which helped me to get place in this job. So
Yes.
thank you, AccioJob, for all the things because I have given multiple interviews with AccioJob
Mhm.
only. I have tried from outside sources, but
Mhm.
never got a call back. But AccioJob
Mhm.
gave me lots of interview opportunities, and finally I got placed with Solo as a data
Great,
engineer.
great, great. So, Bisharup, like, what inspired you to choose the data analytics? We have different domains, right? What exactly is your inspiration to come to this domain, and why AccioJob?
So I choose data science and data analytics because my technical expertise from past in engineering, like, I already learned SQL. I am good with coding because I knew
Mhm.
JavaScript, and
Mhm.
I had a business acumen developed in my family business. So I found out that data science and data analytics is all related to business and how we can remove
Mhm.
the biasness by uh, analyzing the data. Data tells the truth, and
Mhm.
I think business acumen and the power of data can be a good amalgamation to
Mhm.
take better business decision and
Mhm.
also with mix with the technology. So I choose to go to data science, and it is the future, data science, AI. So I choose
Exactly.
data analytics as the starting point because I have a long year gap. And why
Mhm.
AccioJob? Because I got
Mhm.
convinced with their course, their modules, and when I talked to the person who first introduced to me about the course in AccioJob, I
Mhm.
got really convinced by their promises, and they delivered. And I got
Great.
some great mentors like you, Mayank sir, Deepak sir. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you
And
very
our
much, man.
batch manager, Amar sir, is very helpful. He helped me to build the good resume that is ATS friendly.
Very good. Very good. So, Vishwarup, now you're working as a data engineer in Zolo, right? So,
Yeah.
how different is your work from what you have learned here in the AccioJob in terms of
So
hard skills? Yeah.
yeah. So what I learned from AccioJob is build the basics.
Mhm.
The If you have a strong foundation, you can build a building on that, right? So
Yeah.
AccioJob helped me to build the basic, the core. And in data engineering, we just had a two days of training, and I understood that whatever tools they use is kind of similar. Like we have understood SQL from the basic. Here,
Mhm.
just the tables are bigger. There are
Mhm.
multiple more columns than we in practice in our data sets, but the core concept is same. Just like
Okay.
we have learned about Power BI, here we use
Mhm.
Superset and Looker Studio. Those are
Okay.
similar, but if you have the
Mhm.
core knowledge, you can just you have a weekend to learn those things, the new tools.
Right. Right. Basically, if you are proficient with one of the data visualization tool, it is very easy for us to upskill in other technologies. Like, for instance, we have discussed Power BI, and I have seen
Yes.
there are many students I have seen they started working in Tableau, sometimes Spotfire. So I think these are very similar tools, just little bit UI and few functionalities are
UI
little bit
interface
different.
changes that you can cope up very easily if you understand how the
Mhm.
things works.
Okay,
Tools
okay,
are easy
great,
to
great.
master, skills are required.
Once our core is fixed, everything is easy to master. Right, right.
Right.
So, Vishwarup, so we have different modules, right? Like we have Excel, SQL, Power BI, statistics. Tell me which particular module, if you have to prioritize, if you have to give a priority list for jobs, how will you prioritize this? Which one student should focus more and why? What is your recommendation?
So my recommendation should be the most thing is SQL. Every company and data science is based on SQL.
Okay.
In my company also, I have to use SQL on a daily basis. I have to write multiple queries based on the requirement from different teams. A finance team, operations team, support team, even the sales team require data. And to fetch
Mhm.
the data regularly on a faster basis, we use SQL. So SQL should be the number one thing. And
Mhm.
for me, the secondary thing is visualization tool, because in our company we have to deliver fortnightly reports to different teams. Like
Mhm.
financial teams need weekly reports, so we have to develop reports on weekly basis. So secondary skill would be a visualization tool.
Okay. Okay. So let me just summarize this. So mostly we need to get a very good hands-on, very good understanding of SQL because that will help us understand or manage the data, right? And second will be the visualization tool. Any tool we can start with. Later on we can upskill or add depending upon the company requirement, right?
And
Okay.
basic knowledge of Python is also very necessary, because there are some tools like we use like AppScript and Azure
Mhm.
Flow, Airflow, that
Mhm.
requires the
For
basic knowledge of
scheduling.
function methodologies. So the
Okay.
basic knowledge of
So
Python is also very
you're scheduling your job, your task using Airflow.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So Besharup, so we have different mocks. We have different mentorship system. We have chat support. We have placement support. So how these things have helped you to get a job?
So after every module, the mocks help me to prepare the questions that comes. And in every interview I have given before Zolo and in Zolo, every
Mhm.
question come from the mock interviews taken by you and other mentors over there. So the mocks really help me to prepare
Okay.
for them, because there is nothing extra or nothing out of blue. I didn't expect anything. I didn't face anything that is out of blue. Everything asked in AccioJob was similar to the real interview. So mock really helped me. And whenever I got stuck in Capstone project and other similar minor projects, or in concept in problem solving estimates, there are
Mhm.
mentorship sessions that really helped me. And
Great, great.
regarding placement cell, Abhasha really pushed me in different jobs. He arranged different timings, and according, he helped me a lot in
Yeah, Abhay is very helpful
giving.
person. He's very proactive person, always ready to do. Just we need a proactive student also who will just come, sir. I'm ready for the interview. Yeah, great.
Yeah, Abhasha really
Vishwaroop.
helped.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So one more question, like these capstone projects which you have done. Okay, so you
yeah.
are coming from the software background, right? You have done some coding in Java and Python and in other languages. Then you have completed your capstone project, and I know that how difficult these capstone projects were. So how capstone project changed your mentality towards working in the industry,
So, sir,
and
I
how
haven't.
difficult? Let me let pardon. Let me just add one more thing. And how difficult it was for you to complete that project?
So, firstly, in individual module, the questions were easy and it was guided, but Capstone project was purely unguided. And the project I got, movie rental analytics, there I faced the real challenge of data cleaning and not having the data. Suppose there is a scenario, there are 20 questions, 15 question in Power BI, 15 question in Excel, and we, to find out the problem statement, we don't have data. So how to handle that situation? And you told me that in real world scenario there will be a scenario like you don't have the data, but the other teams need that kind of information, they are facing with that problem statement. So how to handle those things, you taught me there. So yeah, and Capstone project really helped
So
me a lot.
have you faced that issue so far in Zolo? Have you
No, no,
faced
no,
it? Not
no,
yet. Right now you're
actually.
getting all the data. Okay, okay.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now we are in the training. We'll be having
Right
a
now
one
you're in
month
training.
of training here. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Bishwaroop, just last two, three more questions. So, if what suggestion you have to give, if you have to give a suggestion to your juniors, to your batchmates, to your upcoming batchmates, what suggestion you will give, and how will you like? What will you tell them? How should they prepare for the placement on the daily basis, on the module basis, on the capstone basis? How?
Sure, sir. So the first thing is be patient, because I have seen in my batch also there are some batch guys who are not patient. So be patient. See what the teacher is teaching us, and revise it after the class over. You got the whole week, revise it. And after one module ends, like after Excel there will be SQL, after SQL there will be Power BI. So I
Mhm.
think you must practice the uh, older modules with the new modules also, and you have to practice SQL thoroughly. This will be
SQL
my
is top priority.
no,
Okay.
SQL is priority, because
Yes, yes,
you will
exactly.
face
I
some
know.
question in, you will face question from Excel, right? Even I have faced question like what is VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, how will
Mhm,
you do pivot tables,
mhm,
and there are some questions regarding to conditional formatting, and how
mhm,
will you freeze the top column, top row,
mhm.
freeze pane questions in Excel. Got it,
Okay,
sir?
okay. Got it,
So
got it.
you have to have overall knowledge, but in SQL and Python, you have to practice on a daily basis, because
Mhm.
that's how your response time in interview also matters.
Right, right, right. So, Vishwaroop, like, what was your strategy while you were preparing for the interviews? कि क्या करना है, पानी ज़्यादा पीना है, we have to sleep properly, we have to revise regularly. What was your strategy?
My strategy. was to I used to prepare SQL and Python on a daily basis, and uh, some of the batchmates were my very good friends. So whenever they got a problem or anything, I used to teach them. So I got my basic cleared every weekly basis. So that was my go-to strategy, and also prepare your resume well and practice your introduction and what you mention in resume. You must
Mhm.
deliver your projects very good. Well,
Yes,
at least
right.
you give 10 minutes to introduce your projects. Tell about your
Yeah.
projects.
So,
If the
project
interviewer
explanation is very important, and I think there
very
were many cases I have seen where students were not able to explain their project. They have done wonderful project, but they were not able to explain the project properly. So that was little bit issue for them, right? So good, good. And we have also contest, right? We have also contest quizzes which we take. I think for your Zoro Drive also we have conducted one Python and SQL quiz.
yeah.
How helpful was that particular quiz for you?
So it was very helpful because the question I practiced in, especially in Python, the question I practiced in other platform and
Mm.
the question that were given in the assessment test were far more difficult, and it opens your mind, it challenges you. So these are very helpful. If you can crack all those questions, you can easily go through the interview very well. I think that.
Great, great. Because I think once we have started getting those questions, now we have found some top students, and they were we had good pool. Like people were getting 90% also, we were getting 10% also. But again, I got these feedback, ki, sir, these questions literally opened our mind. So it was really
Yes.
good. Right? Yeah. So, Vishwaroop, so I think it was very nice talking, right? And I think from the very beginning, we were connecting on the daily basis only. I believe in mentorship sessions. I think I only have taken your Python, right? Python or Excel?
You have taken a
But-
Python module.
and
You are there
statistics.
from the
But-
Excel mock interview. I got
Yeah.
connected with you from the Excel mock interview.
So how, in general terms, how helpful was your I know you already mentioned that. How helpful was your batch managers, and what was your approach, to connect with your batch managers? Because I have heard many students become little bit impatient. He said batch manager is not helping. So how is there same thing happening with you, or how you have handled that?
No, no, no. My batch manager Amar sir
Mm.
responded me every time I messaged him. So I didn't poke him very much. I did my things, whatever can be done by
Mm.
myself, and whenever I faced any issue like building a good resume, I told
Mm.
sir that sir I have a very long year gap, and my communication skill is not good. So
Mm.
help me develop that. He shared me with some modules,
Mhm.
and he told me to go through the AccioJobs
Mm.
communication skill section, practice
Mhm.
it, and he also arranged some communication session. There were sessions on
Mhm.
communications also.
Okay.
So he helped me along all the way.
So I think if I ask you, was joining AccioJob was fruitful for you or not?
Absolutely, sir.
Okay,
It was
Vishwarup. So I think let me just summarize whatever we have discussed so far. Okay, whatever we have discussed, whatever suggestions you have given. So as per our discussion today, what I have understood, the major thing is we have for the students, they should be patient about what they are learning. Everything takes time, right? And
yes.
with proper approach and proper guidance, clearly it will take some time. We will able to get there where you reached now, right? And the thing is, from the very first day, right, from the very first day we should prepare a resume, because that is the first step for going for
Yes.
any interview. Second step will be our introduction. Third will be proper project
Project
explanation.
explanation.
And as you have mentioned, after every session, after every module, we have to give proper revision, right?
Yes.
right? So I think these are the few things which I have understood from your experience, and definitely it was nice connecting with you during our sessions, right? And in future also, if you feel I can be of any help, let me know. I will be there. Okay. And with these
Yes.
points, I would like to conclude our session. If you want to add anything before we conclude this session, you can add.
Yeah, I want to say to whoever joins AccioJob that be patient, develop your core skills, and develop your foundation well. You can surely crack any interview and your desired job.
That means a lot, Vishwarup, because that is very important for student to understand that core is very important.
So that was the conversation between one of our data science instructors, Shiraj, and Viswarup De, who recently got placed in Zolo. If you want to learn coding, get into data science, or start your cybersecurity career, click on the link in the description. It will take you to our main website where you can explore all our course offerings and talk to our counselors. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to always stay updated.